Keiko, you didn't leave without me, did you? Nope, I'm still here. I see you found your jacket that I left out for you. Uh-huh, and thanks again for having it cleaned. I almost feel naked without this thing. You're very welcome. I know how much it means to you. But isn't it going to be a tad hot out? I know you're happy to have it back, but is it really the best thing for you to wear today? Yeah, you may have a point. I'll wrap it around my waist then. Easy fix. There, all set. Have my luck. You look like you'll be a lot cooler for sure. Are you ready to go? Yep, ready as I'll ever be. I haven't been to your aunt's shop in a long time. It'd be nice to see her again. She's been wondering what happened to you. Has it really been that long since we stopped and got ice cream together? It doesn't matter now. Let's go and get some. I agree. Let's get going. So how's spring vacation going for you, Keiko? You know, besides stopping in and taking care of me all the time. It's been going pretty well. Nobody's giving you any trouble, I hope? Well, no, not in the way you'd expect anyway. So far, you're the only one giving me any trouble, and plenty of it. Sorry about that, honestly. It's okay, I don't mind. We're friends, right? We're supposed to take care of each other. Team Suzume, don't you remember? You still remember that? We haven't used that old moniker since we were little kids. It still holds true, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess it does. As we walk, I softly raise my hands and put them both behind my head. You and me against the world. I can't believe how true that has been. It really does make you think. Hey, let's hurry up, okay? We don't want all the ice cream to melt before we get there. I'm right behind you. Try and keep up now. Looks like we've made it. I bet your aunt's going to be really surprised to see us. I'm sure she'll be even more excited to see you outside again. You wait right here. I'll go and order our cones. You bet. I'll find us a place to sit in the meantime. Okay, see you in a bit. Have I really been stuck inside that long? I really am falling apart at the seams here, aren't I? How long has it been since I managed to pull myself out of the house? Spring vacations are always so depressing for me. They weren't always this bad when Mom was at home. Now that Dad got her hired with his company, they're both gone more than they're home. It's not like I could go with them either. My eyes fall on Keiko as she orders our 2 ice cream cones. I can't help but let out a small laugh under my breath as I watch her smile. I have my own reasons for staying behind, after all. I'm sure they both understand. Ah, nothing beats matcha ice cream on a warm spring day. Don't you agree, Keiko? Uh-huh, and it's even better because my aunt's ice cream is always homemade. No arguments here. Your aunt makes the best ice cream in town.
Nice of you to say so.
And I'm sure she appreciates that. Do you think that? She totally knows how I feel about it. I raise my almost empty cone high up on my head and dip it towards the ice cream stand. Keiko's aunt sees the motion, nods her head with a smile, and continues working. See? She knows I think her stuff is amazing. Why do you think we stop here all the time? Huh? Keiko pulls out her journal from her shoulder bag. She begins calmly sketching the scene around us. I slide my chair away from the table to get a better view. Hey, that looks pretty good, Keiko. You've really improved since last year, for sure. Do you really think so? I've been practicing every day. Glad to hear that it's paying off. You draw a lot better than I do, that's for sure. I grab my chair with my left foot, then slide it back under me as I sit down. I'm lucky to even draw a stick man, and sometimes I manage to mess up on those. That's why you have to practice, Yumi. Maybe, but I wouldn't want to outshine you. So I'll just let you be the artist, okay? That sounds fine with me. Oh, how about when we're done here, we go for a walk in the park? I think it might do you some good. What do you mean by that? Well, it can't be good for you to be cooped up in your house alone like you are most of the time. Would you even leave your place at all if I never came and got you? You have a point there. All right, let's go walk in the park then. Great, I'll finish my sketch and we can go. Sure, but don't feel like you're in any rush. The park, huh? Keiko has always loved it there. Doesn't really come as a surprise she wants to walk through it. Knowing her, she probably hasn't been able to do without me. Keiko Kirena, are you being selfish, I wonder? Here we are, the park. You always did like walking through here. I guess there are some things that will never change. Would you want them to? No, absolutely not. I hope we keep doing things we love together for a long time. I do too. Listen, Keiko. It sucks how I've been worrying you these past few days. I'm the one that's supposed to be keeping an eye on you, not the other way around. And I hate that it seems to have switched roles all of a sudden. It makes me feel more than a little guilty because of it. Oh, Yumi, we haven't switched roles. You're just the one that needs help this time around. We're best friends. We look out for each other in ways that they can't help themselves. That's what you're always telling me, isn't it?
It's no trouble.
I don't mind at all, because I know I've needed your help in the past far more than you need me now. If that's how you look at it. I hate to think I've been worrying you at all, honestly. It's okay. What are friends for if not to cheer you up when you're feeling down? Thanks, Keiko. I know how hard it must be on you with both your parents gone. I'm happy I get a chance to ease some of that burden a little. Did your parents tell you when they might be back? Are they really going to be gone for the entire upcoming school year?
Upcoming school year?
It sounds like it. I let out a small sigh, then quickly composed myself. And they send enough money for me to survive, so it's no big deal. In that regard, sure, but I'm worried about your mental health. You've been so lonely and borderline depressed since they've left. Are you sure you'll be able to survive the whole year without them? I'm sure my mental health is fine. I'm doing fine, promise. If you say so, but don't say things because you don't want me worrying about you. I'm supposed to. It's part of the deal of being friends. I know, and you'll be the first to know if something serious comes up. She'll probably be the only one to know, but I won't mention that.
Oh, look! A sparrow!
How neat. Out of all the birds to cross our path, it happens to be one of those. What a fun little coincidence, don't you think? Sure, if this wasn't the 1000th time you've mentioned it.
Don't be rude.
But I said there's no need to be rude. Sorry, it seems that every time we come through here, you'll always mention it. I think I'm more than a bit jaded about the whole thing by now.
Let her like sparrows, jeez.
Very well, point taken. Oh, but do you know what this reminds me of? No, but I assume you're going to tell me. This reminds me of when we formed our special team. You remember, don't you? Of course I remember. You, me, and that striped house cat you had when we were kids. We always promised to tackle our problems head on, no matter what. Over 10 years passed, and we still do a pretty good job of that, don't we? Yup. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Everything feels like it's moving too fast, and it's only going to get faster. It's hard to believe that this upcoming school year is going to be our last. Guess that means we'll have to make the most of it. Hey, Keiko. This coming school year is going to be it, right? We should totally plan a graduation trip or something just for the two of us.
That sounds great!
Oh, you're right, and that sounds like a great idea. Of course, we should wait before making end-of-the-year plans. We should focus on what's ahead, and what's ahead is a brand new school year. Who knows, we may even make a few new friends. Pfft, like that'll ever happen. We're far too complicated for that. There's no one who understands us but us. If you say so, but it might do you some good to have someone else to hang around besides me all the time. Don't you ever get bored of me, Yumi? Bored? Of you, Keiko Kirena? I will never, ever get bored of you. Don't even say such a thing. I'm sorry I brought it up then. I was only kidding. I'll never get bored of my best friend. We've been together since before we could both ride a bike, after all. We're Team Suzume, remember? We'll be together all the way till the end. Right. Did I seriously use such a corny line? She looks happy that I said it, so I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought. Looks like I'm finally back here again. This place used to be a home, but lately it's felt more like a prison. If it wasn't for Keiko stopping by every day, I'd probably go stir-crazy by now. What would I do without her? I don't even want to think about it, if I'm being honest with myself. All that walking tired me out more than I realized. I should sit down and relax a bit before going to bed. It's still a little too early to turn in for the night. I wonder what's on TV.
Dear Ayumi, I hope you're doing well. I know how hard it must be for you to be all alone like you are. I wanted to write to you and let you know that we're always thinking about our little girl back home. Sadly, I don't know how long we're going to be gone this time around. Things have been pretty hectic lately, but I can't imagine it going over a year. It really pains my heart to leave you behind for so long all at once. This school year is going to be your last one, isn't it? You should try and make some new friends. It might do you some good. I say this because I know exactly how hard it is for you to do so. Your mom and I were talking, and we've decided to leave the home back in Japan in your name when you graduate. Hopefully you'll find a job in Japan that you love that will allow you to stay. That way you'll never have to fly too far from home. Whoop, I skipped one. We love you, and we can't wait to see you at graduation. To my little sparrow, with all my love. Dad. See, I wasn't sure if the dad or the mom was writing it until they mentioned the mom. So I guess that's the letter she's been reading over again and again.
I miss you two so much. Keiko would be super upset with me if she got me reading this old thing again. I've been worrying her to death lately, and I absolutely hate it. I've always been the one to worry about her. It never should be the other way around. Every time you leave, I want to be with you so much, but forgive me, I can't. If I had gone with you, there'd be nobody left here to protect her. She's so shy, so timid, people don't look at her the way I do. With me gone, she'd be all alone for years at a time. No one to stop her from being bullied, no one to cheer her up when she's sad. What kind of friend would I be if I chose my own wants over what she needs? Tears fall from my face before I even have a chance to notice them. Many of them land on the wrinkled paper, splashing across it. But she doesn't need someone like me as a friend. She deserves someone far better. I wipe the tears off my face with my jacket sleeve. I can't wait to see you guys when you come back. What will you bring me this time? Maybe you can tell me all about your trip when you get home, yeah?
You know you're home?
Ah! I quickly scrub up my face as a last-ditch effort to hide or wipe away any remaining tears. Keiko, is that you? That should buy a bit of time.
Okay, Sally, who else would it be? Do you mind if I come in?
Yeah, the door's open. I better not let her catch me with this thing in my hands. Otherwise, I'll be in trouble. I'll stick it under these magazines on the table. No way she'll be able to find it under there.
Yes, no way.
You went to bed in here again, didn't you? You didn't even bother to change out of your clothes either. You keep telling me not to worry about you, but how can I not worry with the way you're treating yourself? Looks like you got me again, huh? I was really hoping I could slip on some sleep clothes before you came by. Yet, here you are, always coming around like some kind of bad omen. Make no mistake, though, you're one bad omen I'm happy to have.
Wouldn't that make her a good woman?
Whatever you say. At least it looks like you've done away with that old letter of yours. Glad you finally listened to me regarding that. Sure. Keiko gives me a death stare as if she doesn't believe a word I said. Anyway, I brought some movies with me today. I thought we could cozy up on your couch and watch them together. What do you think? That sounds great. I honestly thought about getting you to help clean my room, but this there sounds way better. We'll clean your room later, no worries. Me and my big mouth. So which one of these would you like to watch first? Why don't you pick? Are you sure? Yep, I'm sure I'll like whatever you choose. Okay, I'll try and pick a good one then.
Like how my voice has just gotten gradually higher and higher. Honestly, I'm doing it to just like offset it from Keiko.
So Yumi, have you heard the news? What news? About the school. The music program. You really haven't heard anything? No, I really don't keep up with the school news during vacations. Why? Is it something important? Could be. I thought it was pretty interesting myself. Oh? Well, Spell, what is it? The music program is bringing in a bunch of talented young musicians from all across the country. From what I've heard, it's shaping up to be a pretty big deal. Really? No surprise there, I guess, given how famous our school's music program is all over Japan. But that's not the best part. There's a best part. I thought that, well, since the transfers will be pretty new, that maybe we might be able to make a few new friends. This again, Keiko? I thought I told you before, we're far too complicated for anyone else. We're stuck with each other, for better or worse. Well, maybe, but promise me you'll at least try, okay? Alright, I promise. Good, that makes me happy. Oh, look, Yumi, this is the best part.
Watashi Suzume. Chapter 1. Moving on. Thank you for playing the demo. That's it. Well, goodness. I guess we'll just have to settle for that little taste of it then. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say about it so far. The investigation segment we saw earlier was pretty interesting, and I was kind of hoping, like, we would get a little more of that, honestly. Like, there are obviously more environments that we can check into, but, I guess it's going to be more of a blend of visual novel and, like, the sort of adventure game format where you're hunting around for things. But, yeah, we'll see how it goes for them. Apparently the release is supposed to be sometime soon, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time with something else. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.